Actually, I'm Cynthia. This is my office. When I was a kid, I got into robotics because I was really inspired by Star Wars. I have this R2-D2. I think it's fabulous.
Let me out of here.
Those were the first robots that in many ways were like full-fledged characters. They were emotional, they had personality, they were companions to the humans. The first sociable robot that I built was called Kismet. Kismet had a really expressive face for a robot. And that was really kind of new. The notion of a real robot in real life with an expressive face that used that face for communication with people in a way that was very natural.
Sophisticated, smart, and beautiful.
This is our robot Leonardo. This is a collaboration with Stan Winston, who's this very famous animatronic designer in Hollywood. He did the dinosaurs in Jurassic Park and the robots in Terminator.
This is super.
Going into the lab. The first thing you see here is a shelf full of a bunch of toys. These actually aren't children's toys, they're actually Leonardo's toys.
Leo, this is Elmo. Can you find Elmo?
Leonardo's all about character and personality, and it's all about the interpersonal interaction between people. When we start communicating with each other from infancy, so much of that early communication is based around emotions. It's much more like a dance.
I know that you wanna dance. Don't be
What's up with Shorty over there, King?
Both of my parents were scientists, so I mean, in many ways, it's no surprise that I ended up being a scientist myself. I always took school really seriously because my parents, of course, took it very seriously, but I was really much more of a jock, if anything. So I did a lot of sports. I ended up coming to MIT, and I worked for a professor named Rod Brooks, who I didn't realize it at the time, but was probably the most famous robotics professor in the world. There were all these insect-like robots scurrying around, and it was like I just snapped back to my childhood, and I was hooked. I was hooked from then on.
Mwah.
Technology is something that you create to improve the human condition, to contribute to a better quality of life for everyone, and that's really, you know, the thing that really keeps us going in the big sense is trying to make that sort of big contribution.
Very good, Kismet.
crazy, man.